football excitement has returned.
Catch made on the edge by Abuko, galloping down the sidelines, touchdown!
But our favorite Colorado schools have had a tough time to start the year.
Tonight is all about college football. This morning, it was about the Stanley Cup.
I touched it 6 times, and I gave him a high five and said hi, and he's just like, go Avs.
How an Avs player made this Stanley Cup visit special for all the fans.
Plus, it's the unofficial end to summer, and these people are spending Labor Day weekend the right way.
It feels exciting, like everyone's like really energized to be here, maybe because we all know school's coming up.
Thank you for watching this special post-game edition of Denver 7 News. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Brian Wang. College football is back, and Denver 7 will be your home throughout the entire college football season.
Now, for our Colorado schools, this season's gotten off to a rocky start.
It sure has. Sports anchor Nick Rothschild joins us now. Nick, the CSU Rams didn't put up much of a fight in the Big House against Michigan.
Fight is a tough one. That's tough, Brian. I'm not sure I would go that far, but you can't really expect a brand new head coach with 50 some odd new players to just waltz into Michigan week number 1, a team that was in the national semifinals last year, and dance with the Wolverines, right? We kind of knew Jay Norvell was fighting an uphill battle in his Rams debut, but to see it on the field was a bit startling. CSU never really in the game. Roman Wilson early on turns a screen pass into a 61-yard touchdown early, and the route was on. Freshman quarterback Clay Millen looked good at times, but was sacked 7 times by a Michigan front 7 that looked overwhelming. He did manage to throw his first touchdown with the Rams, however, a good-looking strike under pressure to Torrey Horton. 51-7 is the final, and the head ball coach knows they have work to do.
I liked how clear-eyed we were and how we competed. You know, these games, if you make a play and you respond at the right time, you know, you get into a ball game, and we just didn't do that. You know, it's a good football team. If you don't play well and you don't do the things you need to do, you know, you're going to get behind on the scoreboard, and that happened to us.
Down south, the Air Force Falcons picked up right where they left off last season, steamrolling, folks. They downed Northern Iowa 48-17, including 4 touchdowns of 70 yards or more. The big play was balling for the Falcons, but after the beatdown, head coach Troy Calhoun marveled at his players' commitment to more than just football.
I mean, I truly don't know how they do it when it comes to the academic part, the military requirements, and yet still they're able to be involved in, in a sport like football. So I salute them to no end, to be able to do that part of it as cadets at the United States Air Force Academy.
UNC opening up their season at home against Houston Baptist. Jacob Sermon finding a wide-open Elijah Dotson late in the fourth quarter to cut the Huskies' lead to just 5. Then Sermon hoping to play hero, but the Huskies' defensive line says, preach. Sack, strip, return for touchdown. Eddie Mack's boys fall to 0-1, 46-34 the final. And video you got to see coming out of Wyoming, okay? Kicker John Hoyland to win the game for the Cowboys. He was 4 for 4 up to this point. This is a 44-yarder, and he gets all of it, but it hits off the top of the upright, and look at that. Bounces straight up, comes straight down inside the uprights, but the referees call it no good. How in the world is that no good? It's been hours, and I still don't understand it. Anyway, Wyoming does go on to win in overtime, and CSU will have to bounce back against Middle Tennessee next week.
All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thank you, Nick. And it's not just college football. Denver 7 has you covered with the Broncos season opener against the Seattle Seahawks a week from Monday. This will be the return of Russell Wilson to take on his former team. Kickoff is at 6:15 on Monday the 12th, and our coverage starts at 5 p.m. right here on Denver 7.
And we haven't forgotten about the Avs either. Today, the Stanley Cup made the rounds once again, making a pit stop at the Family Sports Center in Centennial. Avs fans lined up as early as 6 this morning just to catch a glimpse. Here's Denver 7's Russell Haythorne.
Some fans, like Dan Cavello, lining up super early.
The Avs winning the Cup, first time in 20 years.
Avs faithful out in force for their Stanley Cup champs while reflecting on an amazing season.
Kadri's goal against Tampa Bay.
My favorite's Cale Makar, because Cale makes super cool moves. It's like he goes like 2,000 miles an hour and he turns upside down and does cool stuff.
So it was just super special, you know.
It's really special for us to be here today.
Despite a line to get in the door, when defenseman Eric Johnson arrived with the cup, he tore up the game plan and did it his way. Rather than making the people wait, EJ decided to take the cup to the people. They were lined up outside the Family Sports Center here in Centennial. He decided to have an impromptu Stanley Cup parade and let the people see the cup for themselves. EJ walking down the entire line, which snaked up, down, and all around the building. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Fans couldn't get enough. Okay, Dan, that didn't go as planned, but how was it?
It was great. Yeah, it was great. Got to give the cup a kiss. Got to touch the cup a few times. So yeah.
You kissed it?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Did you get a photo?
I didn't, but I know. Yeah.
Hey, it's better to live in the moment, right?
Exactly. I'm not a big phone guy anyway, so yeah, it was great. Glad I got to kiss it. Glad I got to touch it.
We thought it was awesome. Yeah. Personally, I think we all had a good time. Yeah. I touched it 6 times. And I gave him a high five and said hi, and he's just like, go Avs, and I'm like, I've been watching you since I was like 2.
In Centennial.
Thanks for sharing it with us.
Thank you.
Russell Haythorn, Denver 7.
So cool, and the fun continues. Take a look at this. Eric Johnson took the Stanley Cup with him after today's tour to the Del Mar racetrack in California, where the Stanley Cup got to meet the Larry O'Brien NBA championship trophy.
Yeah, nothing beats those kids' reaction. Too cute. And you're taking a live look right now from our CDOT camera near Central City. Things are moving smoothly tonight, but we have seen some slowdowns off and on today. Crowds are expected to head up to the high country to celebrate Labor Day weekend, and CDOT does anticipate Monday afternoon to be the busiest for eastbound traffic on I-70, so watch out for that. Labor Day weekend is the unofficial end of summer, and a lot of popular summer attractions are getting ready to close down. Well, today, Denver 7's Rob Harris got a great assignment to visit Water World to make waves after a summer that saw lifeguard shortages and record heat.
It is the last hurrah for Water World and for students as they crack open the books for the new school year.
It feels exciting, like everyone's like really energized to be here, maybe because we all know school's coming up.
With the Labor Day weekend forecast this nice, it was the perfect chance to catch one more ride on all of the favorites. Favorite ride today, what is it?
Dinosaur. My high flyer. Pirate's Plunge. I like it because it's fast and you get this like big drop. Probably that big white slide that you go straight down.
I really liked the Storm. That one felt like it was actually dangerous. Like I felt like it was, but it was a lot of fun.
Guests told me the crowds kicking off the holiday weekend were surprisingly light, with shorter lines equaling more trips down the slides.
It is usually a lot busier because we've had season passes for the last 2 years, and like you had to wait in line forever, but today was pretty chill, which was awesome.
The 2022 pool season is ending fun and hot. But it actually started with a severe lifeguarding shortage across the state that even delayed the opening of several pools and parks. Now, I caught up with a lifeguard who was enjoying his off day here at the park, and he says he joined the job this year specifically to fill that lifeguarding hole.
With the lifeguard shortage, it was relatively easy getting into the process, so it was a secure job to go for. I like swimming, I did water polo, I was on the dive team. So I just like being in water, and getting to go here for free is pretty cool. And I get to get cool people like these guys in. So that's always a plus to hang out with my friends.
The American Lifeguard Association said earlier this year that a third of public pools across the country were impacted by the shortage this summer. In response, the state of Colorado offered a $1,000 training incentive for new guards.
I think it's a really nice job. It's a little hot, but you know, you get tan, and just being nice to people on the rides and helping kids out, it makes you feel good.
For Denver 7, I'm Rob Harris.
That water looks good too. All right, besides Water World closing for the season, Elitch Gardens is also getting ready to close. Tomorrow is the last day for the Elitch Gardens Water Park, but the amusement park side will be open on weekends until Halloween.
The Taste of Colorado Festival has taken over Civic Center Park in downtown Denver. The annual festival celebrates local vendors every Labor Day weekend. Thousands are expected to be out for the festival this weekend. There are more than 30 food trucks and restaurants to try, which puts the spotlight on local businesses.
We're just bringing out, good Colorado products. We have this corn coming out from Olathe, Colorado. We're, trying to support the community out here. We have a dragging boat team running the inside of the booth, just trying to give some back to the local community here as well.
Taste of Colorado runs tomorrow and Monday from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Don't forget to bring a credit card because this year they are not doing tickets.
All right, NASA's Artemis 1 mission to the moon has been scrubbed once again.
So when will the rocket make it to the moon? We hear from a Colorado space expert about what's next for the mission.
Plus, leaves are getting ready to change across our state. We'll tell you why this might be one of the best years yet to see the changing colors.
I'm meteorologist Stacey Donaldson. Temperatures right around 90 degrees today for the Front Range and the Plains, but it's about to really heat up. We could break some records over the next couple of days. I'll tell you how hot it's going to get coming up.